are watching Canadian Muslim news on Muslim Network TV. From Toronto, Ontario, I'm Catherine Bullock. Assalamu alaikum and greetings of peace. Sound Vision Canada, which is our sister organisation, is having a gala dinner at the end of October to spotlight professional development training. Later on, we will talk to KHAWAJA, a board member, about the organisation and the event. But first, some news headlines. Municipalities to develop policies to fight Islamophobia. First female Muslim councillor in London seeks re-election. Windsor Muslims break ground for seniors project. Gaza Strip farmers faced worst ever date harvest season. And now the details. The National Council of Canadian Muslims has tweeted that it, quote, welcomes the decision of the Federation of Canadian Municipalities, or FCM, to adopt the group's recommendations to fight Islamophobia. In the wake of the horrific event of a Muslim family dying in an Islamophobic attack in London, Ontario, June last year, the Muslim advocacy group compiled 61 recommendations to fight Islamophobia in Canada by consulting thousands of Muslims across the country. 7 of these address municipal governments. They include anti-hate street harassment bylaws and funding for local anti-hate initiatives. The FCM comprises more than 2,000 cities and communities across Canada. Mariam Hamou, the first female Muslim city councillor in London, Ontario, is seeking re-election. Hamou is one of the 4 women on London City Council and one of the 2 people of colour. She is a Ward 6 incumbent. She joined the council last year in the fall to fill in a vacancy after former City Councillor Phil Squire announced his decision to step down. Hamou says she has broken barriers. She says other girls, whether they are Muslim or not, can see themselves in her. Hamou promises to prioritise affordability, homelessness and mental health issues. The Windsor Islamic Association Foundation gathered with City Council members yesterday for the groundbreaking of a 30-unit residential development for Muslim seniors in southwest Windsor, Ontario. The complex is a half-hectare parcel of land with 5 two-storey buildings situated near a mosque. Atik Nakrawala, treasurer of the association, says to local media that seniors who will live in the compound can come and pray 5 times a day by just walking across the street to the mosque. Organisers say the association will contribute to the rent. Construction will end late next year. 100 people have already shown interest. Palestinian farmers are facing one of the worst date seasons in history in the Gaza Strip that has been under Israeli blockade for more than 15 years. Harvest season starts in late September and runs till the end of October. Palm trees are usually pollinated in early spring when the weather gets warmer. However, winter was longer and colder this year, shortening the pollinating period. The Hamas-run Agricultural Ministry says only about 70% of agricultural lands are fruitful. Dates are a major fruit crop in Palestine. Most of the produce is sold in local markets after their export was banned in 2007. And that's it for the news. Muslim volunteers often complain about a lack of professionalism they find in the organisations they want to volunteer for. One organisation called Sound Vision Canada is working to train that with professional development. They are having an annual gala dinner at the end of October. We're going to talk with KHAWAJA, board member of Sound Vision Canada, about the event and the organisation. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the show.
Walaikum salam, Sister Kathy. Thank you for having me. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, doing well.
The fundraising dinner is called Ihsan, Building Our Communities with Excellence via Trainings. Can you tell us a little bit about what that title means?
Well, that's a beautiful question. So Ihsan means excellence, beautification, the actions and intentions inwardly and outwardly, and having the sound, sincere intention to be genuine with our understanding of our faith and really helping those around us, helping ourselves first and foremost, and then spreading to our family, our communities, and our nation.
So you just explained the concept, Ihsan. There was a teeny little glitch, but I think it's okay. We'll keep going. How do you connect the concept of excellence, as you explained it, with the idea of trainings?
Another great question. So, Sound Vision Canada is a registered charity. We started in 2018. Because of COVID, we didn't really have much traction, unprecedented times,
Mm.
as we all know. But we really focus on how can we deliver the best for our community? What are we missing? And in the GTA, we realize we are missing training workshops, whether it's weekend Islamic school training, professional teachers to elevate their teachings and methodologies towards Sunday school children, or professional training, for example, crisis communications, media relations,
Mm.
basically anything that the Muslim community is interested in. We want to deliver professional, excellent teachers. And for our gala that's coming up, it's going to be an amazing panelist where everyone comes together, talks about their journey and how they really benefited from certain routes that they took, trusting in Allah. And really, you get to know them on the personal level and see how they transformed their livelihoods, their personal lives, and themselves ultimately.
I'll talk a little bit about more the dinner in a moment, but I just want to circle back to what you said about the trainings. You mentioned weekend Islamic school training for teachers, and you mentioned crisis communications. Can you just tell us a little bit more about those two different trainings that you've had?
hmm So we realize that weekend Islamic school is super important, especially for parents who are unable to, for whatever reason, send their children to full-time Islamic schools. A lot of parents really want that for their kids, but because of location and other constraints, that's not a possibility. So weekend Islamic school to the rescue. We've all been there. I love it. Learned about Arabic, learned Quran, learned about the Hadith, the Sunnah, and we realized that there's a place to really grow here. We have some amazing volunteers of all different age groups that come out and really volunteer their time, and they're super talented and passionate about teaching Islam. But we
Mm.
really wanted to sharpen that. We want to go ahead and add a professional lens to that. Like, what is the best method? How can we elevate that further? And how can children learn the most from qualified teachers? So we have professional trainings. It's 2 full days over the weekend,
Mm.
and it really elevates the game right there, right then.
You
And
said, you said we all love Islamic school, but unfortunately, I know kids who haven't enjoyed Islamic school at all, and it's been rather disastrous. So, tell us a little bit about how you're trying to bring those changes.
You know what? That's a fair question. I've been to different Islamic schools growing up. I fully agree with that. Some of them were just amazing, and others, I wish they had more training. And we're trying to basically bridge the gap between professional teachers like we see in public schools
Mm.
and Islamic schools. So not all of them have accreditation, so professionally accredited teachers. And there's some constrictions right there. So we're working on that as a community. But Sound Vision Canada specifically said, hey, you know what? How can we mediate this process? How can we have a fast track professional program where we teach the best methodologies of learning, of teaching, of pedagogy, and put them together and create a curriculum where Islamic weekend school teachers can really excel themselves. They
Mm.
can pass down these excellent learning techniques and a passion for learning to their students.
My understanding, you mentioned volunteers, but my understanding is that you hire professionals to deliver the workshops, and those people are compensated. And so it actually costs money to put on a training. Do you have any figures or stats to share?
So yes, thank you for mentioning that. I meant I should have clarified that volunteers, meaning weekend Islamic school teachers, sometimes are volunteering there, but definitely there's a fee that comes. And our workshops, unfortunately, we try our best to get as many sponsorships, but usually they do come with a nominal fee.
Mm.
And what we try to do is, because we're paying for the best and everyone's time, we understand it can be substituted and put forward.
Mm.
And what we try to do there is make sure that we have enough teachers that can teach the best. So we have taught so far 45 different training workshops. We have trained 2,500 different students and attendees from all walks of life in our training workshops. So we're really proud of that. And we're only going to be growing since COVID has lifted and really deliver the best we can to our communities.
And the cost involved is hence the reason for the need for a fundraising dinner. Do you have a target goal in mind?
There was a bit of a glitch there. So I heard you said, do I have a target goal in mind? SVC, honestly, the sky's our limit, but we're really aiming towards Ramadan that we complete 50 or so trainings. But this is where the gala comes in. Like any organization, we really want to showcase what we're all about. And this is where our annual gala will be a great kind of venue to showcase what other Muslim and Islamic school organizations are able to display. So it's kind of like a roundtable discussions where other Muslim professionals come and showcase their amazing work. And we come together and showcase the Muslim community what we're all about and come and learn exactly at the cusp of professionalism, deen, and excellence, how they all come together and how there's a beautiful alchemy that we're developing in the GTA.
Tell us a little bit about the keynote speaker and the panelists.
Yes, our keynote speaker is Razia Hamidi. She's a counselor and she's also a great spoken word individual. And we also have from the panelists Yasmin Yusuf. She's one of our instructors and she's really focused on transformation. We also have Azhar Zafar, who is the founder of Max Awards. So that's Muslim Awards for Excellence. And Hassan Wadi, he is a professional speaker. And all of these amazing individuals come together and really.
Mohammed Maxwell Hassan, right? We don't want to leave him off.
I was just about to get to him. Thank you so much for catching that. Amazing presenter. I saw him at Muslim Fest, and he really knows how to capture an audience. So it's going to be a lot of learning, a lot of networking, and a lot of great speakers that will come and then really keep you engaged and laughing.
Tell us the nuts and bolts then, date, place, how to buy tickets.
Yes, so please visit our website to buy the tickets. Social media has some great links that are shared, so soundvisioncanada.ca. And we also have, it's October 28th. We're looking for $50 per ticket. So it's a bit of a nominal fee. We really do hope that you can contribute, have some amazing dinner as soon as you come. We hope to have that there and some dessert at the end, lots of time to network, talk, and get to know your community. And after 2 years of under COVID, I mean, what's better? Come together and see what your community is all about.
We're almost out of time. There's less than a minute left, but can you just give us a feedback that you've received from someone who attended the workshops?
Oh, I think it was that this was outstanding. That it was better than they thought it was. And they learned a lot more. And they can't wait to share it with others in their network, in their circles. And honestly, they become fully packed. So we do encourage you to sign up as soon as possible and definitely follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, LinkedIn, and please do visit our website at soundvisioncanada.ca.
Well, we are out of time now. Thank you very much for coming on the show, telling us about the organization and its aims and dreams and vision and the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Kathy. Thank you for having me. Take care.
Thank you for watching. If you like what we do, please share, like, and subscribe. Stay safe and God bless.